In its 75 years of independence, India has several achievements to its credit. 75 years ago, on this day, India took baby steps to become one of the largest democracies in the world, overcoming a plethora of challenges to earn global recognition. It has built a modern economy, has become a superpower in the field of space and nuclear power, and developed a robust foreign policy. India has come a long way since independence, leaving behind a string of landmarks that define its journey from the agony of partition to a strong, powerful, and developing nation. From the very first day after independence, India gave every citizen the right to vote. Indian Railways is one of the world's largest railway network. India hosted the first ever Asian Games in the year 1951 in New Delhi. India designed and built Asia's first nuclear reactor, Apsara, on August 4, 1956. The Green Revolution in India in 1960 saw an increase in food grain production with development of high yielding varieties of rice, wheat and pulses. In 1970, India saw the White Revolution, the world's biggest dairy program. It transformed India from a milk deficient nation into the world's largest milk producer. India conducted its first nuclear test, codenamed Smiling Buddha, in the year 1974. With this achievement, India broke into the list of 5 nuclear-powered nations. India designed first space satellite in 1975, named it after astronomer Aryabhatta. In 1983, for the first time, an Asian nation, India, under the captaincy of Kapil Dev, reached the final and won the prestigious Cricket World Cup, defeating West Indies in the final. India sent its first astronaut, Rakesh Sharma, into space in 1984 in a joint mission with the Soviet Union. The Indian economy opened the doors for free trade by foreign investors in the year 1991. India successfully launched the Chandrayaan in October 2008 to explore the moon. One of the great achievements of Chandrayaan was the discovery of water molecules in the lunar soil. The Indian Parliament passed the Right to Education Act in 2009, making education a fundamental right of every child. On July 26, 2009, India launched INS Arihant, the country's first indigenous nuclear submarine armed with ballistic missiles with a range of 3,500 kilometers. On November 5, 2013, ISRO successfully launched Mangalyaan, Mars Orbiter mission to probe Mars. It is the first Asian nation to reach Mars orbit and the first nation in the world to do so in its very first attempt. In March 2014, the World Health Organization certified India a polio-free region. In February 2019, India's first indigenously developed light combat aircraft, Tejas, received the final operational clearance for induction into the IAF, Indian Army Force. Color television began its journey in India in the year 1982. Another noteworthy achievement of post-independence India is the vast improvement in the economic and social status of its women. Women leaders have been elected as the Prime Minister, President, Speaker of Indian Parliament and Chief Ministers of several Indian large states. In 1966, Srimati Indira Gandhi became the first woman Prime Minister of India. In 2007, Srimati Pratibha Patel was appointed the first woman President of India. And in 2022, Srimati Draupadi Murmu became the first person from India's designated tribal communities to be elected president. Srimati Draupadi Murmu also has the honor of being the youngest and the first individual born after India's independence in 1947 to have been elected the President of India. The advent of massive computerization in the mid-80s is another important positive development for the post-independent India, which eventually catapulted India into a huge IT power to reckon with. India has become the largest digital market in the world. Our country, India, ran the world's largest vaccine drive against COVID-19, adding a new chapter to India's maritime history. The first indigenously built aircraft carrier, INS Vikrant, was inducted to be a part of Indian Navy in 2022. These are just a key of some of the developments and achievements India has made post-independence. Yes, indeed, India is a developing nation and it has become a superpower of the world.